Now, for more on the situation in Libya, I'm joined in the studio by Wassim Nasser, France 24's expert on jihadi movements. Wassim, there are two governments in Libya, as the report was explaining, one in Tripoli, one in Tobruk, and now both of them have called for help in taking on the Islamic State group.
Of course, which puts us in front of a situation which is very, very particular, because the government of Tobruk, which is recognized by the international community, was saying till a few days ago that the other government in Tripoli is helping and aiding the Islamic State. Why? Because the government in Tripoli is an Islamist government with the Muslim Brotherhood. So this confusion in Libya exists also in Egypt and other countries. But we have to be very careful with this, because as it was said and as we see, the Islamic Brotherhood or movements close to the Islamic Brotherhood accept democracy and want to want to rule through democracy. On the other hand, the Islamic State doesn't recognize democracy. He wants to rule with the Sharia, the most strict Sharia, and by the arms. So the conflict is real between these two movements, even if both of them are Islamists, if I say so. But the Islamic Brotherhood accepts democracy one more time, and the Islamic State doesn't accept democracy. So the Islamic State today is in conflict with both of these governments to implement its rule in Libya.
And that's alarming Western officials, their continued expansion inside of Libya. But just how much influence do they have? How powerful is the Islamic State group in Libya?
Of course, they are expanding. The situation in Libya today is much similar to the situation in Syria by the end of 2013, the beginning of 2014. So many groups are active on the ground. The state is divided, absent, and this is how the Islamic State is capitalizing on the situation of a failed state. So they started in Derna. It was a very small group in Derna, the Islamic State, a few months ago, and then they expanded to other towns and other cities like Naufaliya, like Sirte, which is 95% under the control. They are present in Benghazi also, but only on the fronts, so in the confrontation with the forces of the government of Tobruk. They're not fighting with other jihadis, but on the other hand, to take over Sirte, they fought with the groups from Misrata, so with the groups following the government of Tripoli, and they are Islamists too. So they are fighting everybody, as they fought everybody in Syria. They are fighting everybody in Libya, because this is the way it goes with their ideology, saying that they are alone against all other groups, and one more time capitalizing on what's a failed state today in Libya. And one more thing to add, we should know that in the region of Sirte is the region where the clan of Muammar Gaddafi comes from. So this clan was put aside of the new rule in Libya, and so this is why many youngsters from this clan find today in the ranks of the Islamic State a political project, since they were excluded from other political projects in Libya.
Okay, thank you very much indeed for that analysis, Wassim.